Because Jinno can't get all this stuff on us. I have to play as both Lupus and Vela on this one.
Oh, fun.
So
Brilliant.
I get to land and then I get to switch characters.
Segment.
Eventually, we'll just start saying secret messages to the microphone.
Okay.
Secret messages.
So we're gonna start Jinno. Not Jinno.
I just had
Lupus.
to say the first secret message. The secret message is secret
I wonder if I
message.
can just start on the planet if I do it very, very cleverly like this.
Oh, maybe.
Or if it's gonna be a dick to me again.
Sure. We'll go with that.
What?
Come on! Launch me on the planet! Dang it.
Nope.
Oh. You see that skybox? The seams in it?
Yep.
Beautiful.
It's great, right? You gotta love. You
Old-
gotta love what the Xbox One is capable of.
I know,
It's really an
almost,
impressive platform.
It's almost realistic. Look at this. Like, I
man.
really can see that fire and smoke.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Why are
how
there
far-
triangles floating in front of a ship now?
Why aren't there triangles floating in front of the ship now?
Okay, they went away. I think it was an artifact of the particle effects. If I remember right, Lupus is the tribal winner of this one. Because there's one out on a platform somewhere that no one else can reach.
Can Lupus not? Oh, okay. Oh, right. He has pontoons. I
Yep.
totally forgot that. I'm like, why are you trying to dodge the water? Does he sink or something?
No.
Do Vela and Juno sing?
Vela swims. Jinno just
Jinno
floats.
Floats, yeah.
So anyone can kind of get like this one.
As a tank, he should totally have like better swimming capabilities.
Man, that smiling Tribble face does not really communicate smiling well at all.
Yeah, no, it looks.
Like he's just got his eyes closed.
Yeah.
It's
or-
the same picture with the Radix through it for the
I know.
dead one. It's great. Timed mines.
Or like he's high on something.
That's like one of the areas of poor design in this game.
One of?
I
Yeah.
said one.
The game overall is pretty good,
It was really good for the time.
especially for the time. You think about this as
I always look at things through the lens of when was this made.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which is-
that doesn't necessarily mean I can recommend it straight up to anyone.
Which is why games like
I mean, it's no but then Japan title, but no.
Indeed, it is not, and thank goodness for that.
when are we gonna start?
It is an
the
and then
in
UK
Japan
title, but-
streams?
I am not going to.
I might.
We're not gonna stream full games for that, are we?
Well, I mean,
We should just do overview videos of it.
I might play a few, but then Japan. I might play some tame, but then excuse me, some tame, but then Japan games on my channel. But yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
sure
gotta
I
watch
can't
out for-
necessarily get away with some of them because of
YouTube has restrictions.
yeah. I could probably get away with Sana and Kaga. I mean, if Grumps could do Galgun, I could probably do Galgun.
Did they have to do any editing on that?
I haven't actually watched those ones, so I
I
can
think
tell
the
you.
Kagura game is banned on Twitch.
That's okay. Don't mind twitching.
I was just thinking about.
I'm just thinking of like.
I was thinking. I know. I've been watching Beard Bros do Shadows of the Damned, which has been pretty entertaining. It's a pretty, little disturbing and very messed up game, honestly. But it's Suda 51, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's the one where he's got his gun Johnson. And
yep, it comes the boner,
Yeah, and he's like,
Yeah.
take my big boner.
and you shoot
You,
explosive sticky white globules out of it.
yeah, and he fires from the crotch region.
Oh, Suda.
Gotta love Suda.
Bedroom.
I loved his attempt at the Switch conference. It's like they cut his mic to start with. He's like, oh, that didn't go over well. And
Remember I said there was a bear?
there's a bear. Oh no, that's...
I'm Ivana Bear. It's all been kicking off, hasn't it? I thought I'd come and hide out here until everything blows over. Thing is, some of these noisy tribals
Funny thing
are
is,
the
I'll have
same
saved all the
idea.
tribals, so
They keep
really
waking me up.
care. But
I'm starting to...
remember, I spent all that time and effort on the earplugs.
Yeah.
Have your earplugs. Oh no, I have to have the right. Dang it.
Ah.
I have to switch back to Jinno because apparently he has the earplugs.
And we can't hand them off.
Oh my god. Alright, that's... I commented about the inventory not transferring bothering me earlier. Now it really bothers me.
So,
So I have to come back as every character.
have we saved all the triples yet?
No, there's one more and I don't know where it is.
Where's the one triple, man?
He doesn't know which ones I've collected.
Well, that's the one triple.
Wait,
The one triple to rule
Whoa.
them all.
I bet you it's just on this side out in the water somewhere. Because I haven't been out this way.
It's probably on that one that's like not facing us right now.
Perhaps you need to fly, you fools. Oh wait, sorry.
Fly.
I'm trying too hard. We're on Water Ruin.
Yep, I've found quite a lot out on platforms. There's one right behind the ship. That would probably be the one I'm missing.
Probably.
Yeah, but there it is.
Get in the tank, you little piece of tribal.
Da 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 dun dun. So that's all the tribals here.
Now you have to watch this animation and then switch characters and then watch another animation.
Well, the good thing is I'm going to switch to Jinno first, who's already on this planet. So I don't have to watch another animation. But then I will have to watch another animation for that. Because now every freaking character has to go to this planet.
Why?
Well, because no item transfer, that's one.
Yeah.
I was kind of bummed. You know, we fought Mizar with Lupus the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one says Juno. Vela doesn't get a fight him at all. Makes me sad.
Makes sense. All she can do is swim.
That is true.
And she's not as fast as...
He
This game
can
is
fly,
sexist.
and Juno is immune to fire, so I mean, hypothetically, she needs better armor.
She's not even as fast as Lupus.
Oh, no one's
Well,
as fast
she
as
could have gotten
Lupus.
on the spawn
I
ship.
mean,
Exactly.
I feel like
Lupus is
Ebola
faster
is
than
faster
everyone.
than Lupus.
Probably.
Because Ebola kills in like 2 days, doesn't it?
And it's never Lupus.
We've made that joke how many times during this series?
Oh,
I
wow.
know, shows the counter. Ding!
Ding.
There's the number.
I haven't actually done
That
any
would
of
mean
those
we
yet.
need to watch back through to...
Every single episode.
That's
Now,
a
if we did something like I Want to Be a Guy or Super Meat Boy, I might do that.
You do death
I
count.
might count. But
Well, I mean, it's just like, if we knew to count ahead of time, but we don't.
so we won't.
It's like my joke about the Halo 0.5 counter.
Ding.
We just go through listening for dings.
There you go. Ding.
Alright, Ivana. Wake up.
Oh man, look at that wow clip.
Yeah.
I like how they have the same voice as all the other guys. So that's a ship part. Now I need
Switch
to go to Vela and go to Water Run.
Everybody loves Waterworld.
Everybody does indeed.
Do but diddy diddy dum diddy dee.
You know what you have to get through, or where you have to go through in order to get to the water run?
Yeah, it's on the back of the.
Segment.
It sounds like segment, but it's segment.
I will laugh if we're not even pronouncing that right.
Yeah, right?
Could be.
Isn't it an
The
Egyptian
rare
god?
capsule.
There, it did it again. The particle effect.
I wasn't paying
It
attention.
had the triangle on it.
Also, why do they have 3 different ships? That seems inefficient.
So they can go to 3 different planets at the same time.
Exactly.
But they're all the same.
Oh, at the moment, yeah.
They had one mothership, and then that got blowed up, and so now they just have their 3.
Well, I mean, that at least
landing
makes
ships.
sense as to why they can't inventory share.
Except Floyd is with all of them. Why don't they just attach a little pack to Floyd's butt?
He can't lift a pack.
Maybe Floyd cloned
You
himself.
say that now, but wait until later. I'm doing this with knowledge of the rest of the game.
He can't carry the weight of, like earplugs or other weaponry. That's just too heavy.
Right.
I
but
really-
he somehow carries what he carries at the end of the
I
game.
really like how the bubble effects there make it look like she farts every once in a while.
That's silly. Let's
I'd
grab
say-
this before I leave.
Flamethrower capacity increase.
Alright, so I want to go to military base now.
Now you can have more flamethrower.
What'd you have to grab in there?
That was a ship part.
Oh, I didn't see it grab.
So I should be able to do this with either Jinno or Vela.
So, stays big.
And then I have to come back here as Lupus to do the other part.
Oh, man.
Which I think also has a ship part.
Well, there you go.
Now we're at planet Icor.
Yeah, because it's Lupus's hatch. Okay.
Thank you for coming to Icor.
Icor?
Icar.
Icarus?
It's
Also, I like
Yeah,
that the
Icarus.
ship just went away.
According to the Tropple, it's pronounced Icor.
The Tropple.
The Tropple King. The Tropple King.
Maybe the Tropple King?
Yeah.
Not the Tropple King?
Tropple.
I know they're trout apples. They're adorable. And I really need to play through that game.
Yes.
Maybe that's why I'll start recording. I
What?
just finished Shadow Complex, so I need something to replace it.
A little shovel.
Maybe.
Steal thy shovel!
I may just.
We could do co-op shovel.
We could do later, yeah, definitely.
Infinidagger! It could be the return of Infinidagger!
That's not our gag.
So, it could be.
We can't do
We
that.
could make it our
You
gag.
can't steal someone's gag.
Oh, you think that, but you'd be wrong.
It's not as if.
Didn't stop Dane Cook.
Oh!
Or Carlos Mencia.
Topical. Except not.
Did Carlos
You know-
steal some too?
I'm pretty sure Dane Cook accused
I
Carlos Mencia.
I don't have her blue key yet. I need to switch characters.
He has to switch to Juno.
I guess I'm doing it as Juno then.
Well,
So I just have to play through one room, no big deal. I forgot, I need to go to Ash.
you know, ordinarily it would be stupid for us to, request it. For you to bring back a shoe size that's smaller than the one that I requested, but given my recent toe severing, right on.
Which joke? Is this the sequel?
This is the one that Dane Cook stole,
Ah.
allegedly, because Dane Cook has a
Allegedly.
bit where he.
I didn't do this.
Hey, so Dane Cook has a bit where he requests, shoes and is brought back for, a smaller shoe size. And it's just about how stupid that is. And then people got up in arms because he thought he was stealing a Dimitri Martin joke.
Ah.
But
It's one of those things.
it's told very.
Was it actually? Did he actually steal it, or is one of those
It's one of those
weird
ones that I think
coincidences?
is, I wouldn't
Too-
call it a weird
too
coincidence.
easy a joke?
Yeah, it's a concept that people are very familiar with, and it just hadn't been commented on really very
Right.
much.
That's one of those things.
It's just one of those ones where the setup is very easy to duplicate because, well, when are you going to run into a situation where your shoes are too small? When you're buying new shoes.
Yeah.
So,
One would presume.
Well, it's like people have been up in arms about that for how long? And, I mean,
They won't let it go.
right.
You know how it works, especially with the internet.
To quote Game Grumps, here I'm stealing another gag, I think it's time that we let him out of joke jail. I mean, we let killers out of jail after, what, 10 years? I don't know.
No.
But we let criminals out of jail eventually.
I don't think in this state.
there was also a Louis C.K. joke, but Louis and Dean Cook have settled the feud. So, I mean,
Ah, grab it. Thank you.
he was on an episode of Louis. I mean,
Yeah.
so if Louis C.K. can get over something.
And I do get that, I mean, those jokes are their livelihoods.
Right.
So
But
having somebody plagiarize their work could hurt their livelihood. I get
Yeah,
that. But
But, yeah,
that's one of
still,
those things. It's like,
gotta learn to forgive eventually.
one, don't assume malice,
Uh-huh.
where stupidity, or in this case, coincidence, could also be attributed.
yeah,
And also, eventually, you just gotta let go.
and to a
It's
certain
area of
extent,
humor.
like people in the comedy world probably hear so many jokes that
That too.
they
That's
just
one
sit
thing.
in the back of the mind, and it's a subconscious
Right.
thing.
That's one of the things is I mean, they make a joke about it in Seinfeld. Have you seen the one where Elaine submits a cartoon to the New Yorker?
No.
No.
she submits a Ziggy joke as her comic without realizing it until Ziggy, because it's some like complaints department one. Then the next tweet, Ziggy puts out a joke that's like he's at the complaints department. And he says, "I can't believe the New Yorker stole my joke." And it's one of those things. It's like if you read it at some point, it's possible you just don't even think about it.
Yeah.
I
And I
remember
mean, it's a lot easier now than when Seinfeld was on the air, because Google wasn't that robust when Seinfeld was on the air.
And we watched 800,000 videos online every day.
Yeah.
So I don't remember if a joke came from one of those.
Heck, I've plagiarized more than well. I use the term plagiarize loosely
We know
because
what
I've
you
done,
mean.
but I've stolen Grump's jokes many a times just for my own personal uses because I find them funny. Might as well share them with friends.
I usually admit that it's not your joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
But I mean, it's one of those things is you could easily just not remember
That it was a
That
joke
was someone
or
else.
something else.
exactly
Yeah.
that someone else told it, or even remember that anyone else told it. Like, you may have thought, "Hey, maybe I came up with this," or one day you just wake up and you're like,
That was funny.
That was-
Let me share.
"This is a funny idea." But
you made this? I made this.
I
Which
guess
is like
that's
the most
all.
on-point graphic of all time.
Yep, the store, I believe, opens with that.
So many weapons. So few of them used.
Yeah. Though I need to use the time mines at some point because the achievement screen said that there was a. This is an exit.
That is an exit.
Shouldn't exit. That sounds like a bad plan. Have you
Where
got-
do I need to go then?
What were you getting here?
Trials.
Oh, you're trying to.
There should be.
To the player's guide.
There should be 8 in here. But that can't be the whole thing, right? This is the perimeter.
Where are they in the perimeter? He's got
Keep
a
going.
0 of them.
Here we go.
I was just in the large shooting gallery room. There has got to be another path I missed. Do I need to climb something?
So,
Yes. You remember that first big barrel?
Yeah, okay, yeah. There's something up there. But there's nothing in this room. There's a Life Force store. That's why I had to shoot everything. I knew there was a reason I was doing that.
I think
Because subconsciously I'm like, I need to do this.
John Cena clearly is on board with all of the memes around himself.
Okay.
He was recently doing
Just
promotional
For the Switch.
stuff for the Switch.
I saw that.
And like front page of Reddit was, I didn't know that the Switch could float. They didn't advertise this. There's a picture of John Cena holding a Switch. And so John Cena just posted to his Instagram a photo of a Switch floating in there with him photoshopped out.
That's brilliant. I love it when people like that are on board with their memes.
Yeah.
I
The
think
only
it
way
was-
it could be funnier is if there was a picture of potato salad holding the Switch.
I could be right.
Why?
The subreddit for potato salad is nothing but photos of John Cena.
Oh, okay.
And the subreddit for...
So it's like a meta joke.
Yeah. And the subreddit for John Cena, /r/John Cena, is nothing but potato salad. It's like trees and marijuana enthusiasts. r/trees is about weed. And then r/marijuana enthusiasts is all about people who love trees.
I mean, that could be arranged. I have Photoshop. I could make it happen.
You have Photoshop?
I'm
I have
worried.
Photoshop. I could Photoshop in some potato
I
salad.
always just get GIMP or... Oh my gosh.
Hurry.
Where did that bug go?
No, no, me.
He disappeared.
That's bad. That's a very, very bad thing.
These are very phallic colors.
Like, they're not that phallic. I've seen far more phallic colors in my
Oh,
life.
that's
I'm
fair,
sure you
but-
have.
Every day when I change my pants, I see more phallic pillows. No, wait, what?
Every day when I go to the restroom,
Phallic pillow.
I see literal phallic colors.
None there.
Not yet. It is.
Probably around the corner.
There were quite a few in here. You came from B, so yeah, it looks like most of the rest of them are around the corner. Everything else, there was only one in this area.
I'm really worried about that.
Oh,
Though,
it disappeared from both, yeah.
yeah, it's gonna ruin my day. I just know it is.
Probably.
So you switch to
There it
grenades.
is. Well, it's because every time I realign it,
Gotcha.
it zoomed in. Come back here, Danny.
Here.
Show me your face and I'll cure all your ills.
I can solve 3,000 problems a second now.
What?
That's from Freeman's Mind.
You've quoted that multiple times already.
That was a pretty fun
Have you?
series.
It's a fun series.
I-
I've probably used that quote a couple of times in reference to your machine gun, because that's what he says when he gets an SMG. He's like,
Well, there's more jetpack
Machine gun.
charge back here, so let me fill up.
3,000 problems a minute. It's a fun series. I think. Well,
I'll have to
I
watch
don't
it
know
at
if
some
he's
point.
actually made any more in a while. I think he didn't he used to be with Machinima, or was it a different?
I don't know.
He used to be
I
with
watched it
some.
a long time ago.
Yeah,
so.
he used to be with some YouTube aggregate, but then they had a falling out.
They look
and
triple.
As most YouTube stars
that
apparently
is.
do with their aggregates. And
Is that a common thing? Faults with your
it
aggregates?
sounds like it, because it sounded like there was like a lot of bad stuff that happened with Machinima, or a lot of bad stuff happened to people with Machinima. And didn't Disney have one for a little while?
Maker Studios?
Okay.
Isn't that still live? Because I thought PewDiePie just got dropped from it.
Well, just
Yeah,
because it's
PewDiePie
still alive
just-
doesn't mean it. There
Yeah.
haven't been people who are falling outs with it. I think Machinima is technically still alive, but it doesn't
Machinima is definitely still
have
alive.
any big name YouTubers in
I
there.
really shouldn't be using rockets with
Yeah,
turtles.
no, because there's at least one or two more. There's one like right around the
I,
corner. of
I got
these.
one on the pillar.
Yeah, there's one on the ground.
Oh, cool. So
Around the
I'm glad I
corner,
haven't
one of
gotten to
these.
death. And I'm dead.
Well, you got a death, which is not the death. You
I was
thought
not
it
paying
gonna be.
attention to my health.
Yeah. It's a shame about PewDiePie.
Are all of it?
Yeah.
Are all of them back? Jeez.
I mean,
Not ever having watched Pew's stuff, I can't.
I
say
haven't
really-
either. Like,
I watched his really early stuff just to see. Like,
I
where
mean, he just
started
seems like a
from.
silly guy. Like, I don't think he actually had any ill will toward anything.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't necessarily know if it was malicious. I don't think it was, but it's one of those things like
Yeah.
maybe not the wisest choice.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't really want to get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
we're trying not to alienate our anti-Semitic demographics.
No, but it's been a big thing on YouTube that
Yeah.
They're
all
way-
about the alt-right.
I mean, the way that some YouTube people take and give criticism
Yeah.
leads to large backlashes, and it's not something I want to get. I'm not saying this is YouTube exclusive. This is all the internet.
Yeah.
But level-headed discussions of controversial topics really go very badly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
Yeah,
most
large-
of the time, just not worth it.
in a large part, I think it's because of the anonymity that internet provides you. Even if you're a name brand,
Yeah.
you don't have to face any of these people you're arguing with directly, so you kind of lose that human interaction. I experienced that working technical support. It was oftentimes a lot worse in live chat than it was on the phone because you're even further removed from that
Because they
human
can't even
interaction.
hear your voice. Yeah.
But yeah, because they knew they didn't have to say it to your face, gave a lot of people kind of credence to say whatever they'd like. There's one
One
more
on the pillar.
wall, and
Okay.
then
I saw that one. Or the other.
Must be. Left
there's
or right.
also apparently a vent in the last area where the last two are hanging out that you have to jet back up to.
What is
They're
down
at the
there?
very end on the left.
Oh, those are machine gunners. Shit.
Oh, yikes.
So we're gonna do this.
The sneaky way.
There are no tribals down there, right?
Not until up in the vent on the left, so you should be safe to just tap them like this.
Yeah, I figured this would be the safe way of taking care of that. Not gonna deal with that mess.
You
Yeah.
see that?
I wouldn't
wall.
Leroy Jenkins on.
Where at?
To your left. Yeah,
Oh
right
wow,
there.
it is up there.
Just jet in there, and there should be the last two in this room.
Oh, I
there.
didn't crawl.
Oh, hey, pop in.
And then there's two left in Parameter E.
So I need to go this way.
Parameter
Bum,
like you need to go
Past those machine gunners.
There's a
Into-
slight gap in my case, and I can
Delta.
see the LEDs from my.
Is that
graphics
bothering you?
card. Yeah, like I keep moving my head and like, what? Why is it orange?
Ooh, I get to be bug. Again, we get to find out if he's the green bug or if he's a blue bug still. I
it
thought he
looks
was.
like he's green bug from the
Yeah.
screenshots.
I was right.
Oh yeah, green bug.
Fair, I could also be Vela here, but she was already blue. We knew that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said they're not in this area?
No, they are in Parameter Echo.
Is this another place where we do Pod Racer?
No.
I don't know about pod racers, but there is supposedly a party.
This is an arcade. And actually, there's a Floyd mission in the base that if you get the frickin' gold medal on, you get a
Big bug fun.
computer chip. A computer chip that you can fix on the arcade machines with.
Computer cheap.
Computer cheap. Cheap. Bye, guys.
You just shoot them.
Bye, guys. So they're in here somewhere?
Yes, they are.
I see them.
Where do you see them?
They're back here.
No. They are where you see
Okay.
them. That's how I was attempting to phrase it. Oh. He doesn't like that you took his tribals. Your
No,
tribals.
he does not. I got both of them, right?
Yeah, there were only two.
Yeah, you
Cool.
got all of them.
They're all throwing grenades.
I'm still dancing.
But here's actually the room. If I remember right, where the arcades are.
Disco Fever.
Yep.
Disco.
So this one's broken, unless you have the chip. But this one, I'm just going to show you what it is. I'm actually going to really play it. But it's
Jeff and Barry Racing.
Yep, Jeff and Barry Racing. It's top-down racing.
Oh my.
Yeah, and I don't know which button I need to press. There we go. Maybe?
Update the
There we
visuals
go.
on those cars, or
That-
did they always look like that?
I'm gonna guess that they did, because that looks a little too.
The
Alright,
cars,
you just press the direction.
the cars look crisper than I would expect from a 64. The rest
Yeah.
of the track looks.
Oh, and those
64.
coins look
It works
crisper.
the exact same as the other one, except you press the direction you want to go. Got the items, I've got boosts, I've got...
So it's like.
Pod Racer.
Oh shoot, I don't remember what it was called. There was a top-down mode in Kirby Racing.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna just have a.
An air ride?
Yes, that's the one, Kirby Air Ride. There's a top-down mode.
Yeah.
We're just gonna need an overlay for number of times Jinno has beat a joke into the ground.
We couldn't count it.
Oh!
Get wrecked.
I was the
Beer,
one
beer,
that's-
beer, beer, beer.
Hey, look, it's a fish face, dude.
It is a fish face, too.
But that's all the trials, right?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Yeah, you.
I have to exit the area.
Yep.
For trials. I don't have to for ship parts, but I'm pretty sure I have to for trials.
Yeah,
You do.
that's the truth. That's the true truth.
Because it like gives you that timer, doesn't it? So.
Yeah.
Suck on my tri-rockets!
Easy.
And we're out of here.
Running.
The good thing is we get to get revenge on the Pistons that killed us the one time.
Oh, fun.
How do we get to blow them up?
No, I have to play back through with Lupus, so I can just ignore them.
Hover round. Lupus has a hover round. I love that it's still arguably Jinno's model, or Juno's model, just
Yeah, it's skeleton with a different model on it.
with a bug head. And thorax.
It's not nearly as annoying as Vela's, though.
No,
was,
Velos
though.
was kind of distracting. Does Lupus ever go bug?
No.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Nope. For those are the only two areas in the game. I actually forgot about that one, but
That's not fair. Lupus never gets to go bug. That's Animalist. It's like sexist, but with animals. Just, you know, if you're gonna have to describe or explain, just in case.
I think we got it.
You never know.
Specious.
Yeah, sort of. Well, but
Xenophobe.
no. Xenophobe just means you have problems with aliens. Gosh, man.
But they are aliens. We don't know if they're from Earth or if there's some other vaguely human and dog-like aliens. We discussed that.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
made a comment about Lupus being a dog, and someone made a comment about him being an alien, and you don't know. Like, how can you shoot a gun? How is he smart enough to do all this stuff?
Dogs might be smarter than you, though.
They may be.
He's just got cybernetic enhancements
Maybe-
that allow him to shoot things out of his spine.
Maybe there's a peanut butter dispenser in his suit that sticks peanut butter on the trigger, and so,
So he
he's
just
just
licks it.
licking the peanut butter off, which is pulling
So,
the
so it's
trigger.
actually a computer that instead of targeting and shooting things is going identified bug and then
Exactly.
making him lick peanut
Oh,
butter.
sure, he's Mr.
Exactly.
Peanut Butter. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to finish watching that show.
That's such a good
That's
show.
a good show.
What show?
BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman.
Right. And I think I need to switch characters now.
Did you say something about needing
I
to
will
do
be
something
right
with
back.
this here?
Okay. Yeah, I think so. I am. That was a big explosion.
His arm did a weird thing as the menu came up. I wonder if that'll be an issue on the capture.
The what?
Proximity to the lavatory. Guess it depends on how loud he is in there.
That is true.
I can hear it.
You can hear it too.